Tesla just raised the price on one of their most popular models, and more price increases might be coming really soon. I've got some bad news you've got to know about. Plus, Tesla just confirmed they are working on their next generation model. I've got some updates on that. We've got more confirmation that a refreshed Model 3 is launching soon, like in the next couple of months. And updates are here on the beloved Cybertruck. And, well, it's not all good news. And a big thanks to Lastvich for sponsoring this video. They are the makers of the super sleek, super premium, really protective, all-weather mats custom made for your Tesla to keep it looking clean inside, keep it protected, and keep that mess contained. Stay tuned to learn more how you can protect your Tesla with one of the hottest new accessories on the market. All right, first up, let's talk price increases, because just a few weeks ago, the internet was going crazy because Tesla announced some massive price drops where they really cut cars by a significant amount of money. The Model 3 and Model Y haven't been this cheap in years. And everyone's wondering, what's gonna happen next? Are more price decreases coming? Or are increases coming? And spoiler alert, we got the answer, and the increases have already begun. In case you missed it, just about a week ago, Tesla raised the price on one of their most popular models out there, the long-range Model Y, by $500, and many are asking, what exactly does this mean, and what's coming next? Well, during Tesla's earnings call, Elon stated that since the price had dropped, demand had skyrocketed to something like 2 times what it was before, and the unprecedented level of demand caused them to raise prices of the Model Y by, well, that $500 figure. And what's sort of funny, sad, ironic, or maybe a combination of all three, is that we're basically entering the cycle we just got out of all over again. It is never ending, because the reason Tesla just raised prices on the Model Y was due to demand. And that's exactly what we saw back in 2020, 2021, 2022. It was the insane level of demand that caused Tesla to keep raising prices. Basically, it seemed like every couple of weeks. And it got so crazy that, according to Elon, demand was so high and wait times were so long for the long-range Model 3, they just stopped taking custom orders for that car altogether. And even to this day, it's been several months, as of recording this video, if you're in North America and you pop onto the Tesla website and go to the Model 3 page, you still cannot custom configure a 2023 long-range Model 3. And now there's the big question of, if more price increases are coming, is now a good time to buy? Should you lock in now for the price you're going to get and take advantage of those incentives? Or should you wait for more discounts that could come later? Or price is going to go up? What do you say to all these questions? Well, I actually just did a video answering most of these questions. I'll leave a link to that video down below and up here. Well, to be totally honest, we really don't know as of right now. Many had speculated that Tesla had lowered prices to make sure many of their vehicles would qualify for that $7,500 EV tax incentive. But then the federal government just sort of changed course. And now for SUVs specifically, as long as you're under an $80,000 MSRP cap, you'll be able to take advantage of those savings, which now means Tesla has a little bit more wiggle room. So if they wanted to raise prices on the Model Y, they could. So at least some models or some configurations would be able to qualify. Is Tesla going to do this? We really have no idea. But given sort of supply and demand, and given that they just raised the price of the long-range Model Y, I wouldn't be surprised if Tesla was to, well, raise prices again. That's something they're known to do every few weeks. In fact, right after I recorded this segment, and while I was editing this video, Tesla did increase prices on even more models of the Model Y by a more significant amount than that $500 we saw previously. So, long story short, if you want a Tesla, order one now, lock in that price, because it looks like, by all accounts, prices are just going to keep going up. We've also got some new info on the Cybertruck, as production is finally set to begin sometime, hopefully this year, and we're getting closer and closer, ever so slightly, to actual deliveries taking place. During earnings, Elon confirmed that production should start sometime this year, but was quick to specify that the start of actual mass production is going to come sometime next year, as production is going to start very slow, and then once it ramps up, it's going to really ramp up and get much faster. Basically, mass production is on track for sometime in 2024, but limited production should start sometime this year, either in the summer, if not the fall of 2023. So maybe, just maybe, we get some very limited number of deliveries this year sometime in 2023, but most likely even the earliest Cybertruck reservation holders won't get their deliveries until sometime in 2024, but that's according to what we know right now. Things are always subject to change, but due to some recent filings and some spy shots inside of Giga Texas, the machinery is getting in place, and Cybertruck production should hopefully begin in the next couple of months, even if it does start slow and steady before it really ramps up. Okay, now before we continue with more of this Tesla news, let's take a break for just a moment, because I've got to tell you guys about one of my favorite new Tesla accessories, one that is essential for all of you out there who own a Model 3 or Model Y, and that is a good pair, a good set of premium all-weather cargo mats for your Tesla. And if you're looking for an amazing option, look no further than the ones in my personal Model 3, made by the company that is kindly sponsoring this video, and that, of course, is LastFit. And right off the bat, one of the big features of these LastFit mats that you need to know about is the price, because it is phenomenal here, especially since LastFit is offering my viewers an exclusive 15% off coupon code by using the code on screen and the link down below, which will actually bring a total set of these to about $153. That is an insanely good deal that you cannot find anywhere else. Not only are these liners incredibly sleek, but they offer precision protection to make sure that the mess stays contained inside your car, so you don't get too much of the outside on the inside. These mats have been a lifesaver. They are incredibly easy to clean. You can rinse them off with a hose in just a couple of seconds and they're good to go. I also love that they feature this really nice grippy non-slip material on the top to sort of keep your feet from sliding around as you drive. And also they're made from 100% brand new thermoplastic elastomer that gives these mats not only that really nice grip, but also keeps them durable for prolonged use. So you can use these in your Tesla for years and years and years. Also, they make a really nice custom liner for the trunk of the car as well. And you guys can let me know in the comments down below not only your thoughts on these mats, but also if I should maybe give some away. I've been talking to LastFit, maybe we might do a giveaway. So if you might be interested in getting some great protection inside of your Tesla, would you be interested in a giveaway of some of these LastFit mats? Let me know down below. If you want to see a giveaway happen sometime soon, be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you like about these mats, and if I should do a giveaway sometime in the not so distant future. So now is the time to protect your Tesla with some amazing custom all-weather floor mats made for your Tesla by LastFit. If you want to learn more and pick some up for yourself today, highly recommend them. Hit the link right down below to learn more. Get some awesome protection for inside of your Tesla with these beautiful all-weather mats. Again, check out what LastFit has to offer and get custom protection for inside your Tesla today by clicking the link right down below in the description. Also, speaking of Cybertruck, there's also been a ton of speculation as to what pricing of the truck is going to be when it officially launches. Remember, Tesla was very clear back in 2019 when taking reservations that the prices displayed on the page were pending, they were subject to change, and the contract or the order agreement that you have, if you made a reservation, is very clear that the price is subject to change, and many are speculating as of right now, is the price going to be high, low? Probably not low, but if it's going to be high, how much higher is it going to be than the number stated on Tesla's site just a couple of years ago? Well, due to seemingly never-ending price increases on all of Tesla's models, some have speculated for a while that this means the Cybertruck is going to get infinitely more expensive than it was before. We're talking maybe $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 more at least than what it was at the time of pre-orders. But then, due to recent price cuts, many are wondering if maybe the prices won't be as bad as we originally thought. We really don't know right now what pricing is going to be. Obviously, here's what the pricing was when Tesla initially offered Cybertruck for pre-orders, and those are looking mighty fine right now in 2023. Obviously, it's safe to assume that pricing will likely change, but we don't know what final numbers will be until probably sometime in, well, late 2023, if not early 2024. Moving on from that, we got a lot of other interesting tidbits from Tesla's earnings call about a week or so ago, but one specific quip that is making the rounds online and that many are talking about is Elon mentioned that Tesla will unveil more details on its next generation vehicle platform on Investor Day in March, and there is a whole lot of speculation as to what this next generation vehicle platform is exactly going to be. Now, there are a couple of long-standing rumors we can talk about. One is that this would be the basis of Tesla's new robotaxi fleet that might actually get the green light and be able to carry passengers without a steering wheel or anybody driving the car. Obviously, it's no secret the goal of full self-driving was always to have true autonomous full self-driving, and now that full self-driving is getting better, we're not there just yet. But the idea of a robo-taxi that's fully FSD powered doesn't seem as crazy as it did a couple of years ago. Obviously, still some kinks to be ironed out, but this next-gen vehicle platform might not be ready in time, and if we're talking 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road, this could be the foundation for the new robo-taxi fleet. Now, another very popular rumor is that this next-gen vehicle platform would be the framework for Tesla's new entry-level low-cost offering that would be even smaller and even cheaper than the standard range rear-wheel drive Model 3 right now. This new model, maybe called the Model 2, would cost around $25,000, making it about $10-ish thousand cheaper than the cheapest Tesla right now if you take those federal EV tax incentives into account. And as I've mentioned before, this standard range Model 3 is a really, really great car for the price, especially right now. You almost can't get a better car on the road, in my opinion, for the money. But if Tesla wants to gain an even bigger audience of customers, they know they need to go lower in price, and one of the ways they can do that is by building this next-gen vehicle platform that's more efficient, more cost-effective, maybe misses some features, but ultimately the car would cost less. For example, a $25,000 Tesla may share a lot of the Model 3 DNA, but could feature more cost-cutting measures built in, as you'd assume. So maybe we don't see a glass sunroof, and we have cloth seats instead of leather seats. Those are just two examples that Tesla touted before on cost-cutting measures for the standard range Model 3 could definitely make an appearance in this new lower-cost model. Maybe we could also see things like a smaller screen, obviously a smaller battery, a single motor, less range. All of those things make sense to cut costs, and Tesla would need to do a combination of all these things. They need to do some serious work to drop this price by $10,000, even if they're banking on some kind of federal subsidy or tax credits. You still need to lower the price of the car by about $10,000, making it about $5,000-ish, let's say $30-ish thousand, plus those incentives and stuff in there that would bring it down to the mythical, magical $25,000-ish number. There have also been some rumors that maybe Tesla is working on a passenger van. That was something that was sort of thrown out a few months ago when Elon sort of said was interesting. Not sure if a Tesla van or a cyber van would make sense. But as of right now, we don't know any concrete info. We know that Tesla obviously was working on robotaxis. The idea before was that they would use returned leased Model 3s and presumably Model Ys in their own robotaxi fleet, but maybe they're going to build their own thing custom. Also, there was a lot of talk about a cheaper Tesla for years now. Tesla sort of said there was work on about it and off about it, so it seems like maybe this is on the back burner and maybe this is it. As of right now, we don't know. Hopefully we should learn more in March, but regardless, whatever it is, this next-gen vehicle platform is getting current work. It's actively being worked on, but that doesn't mean a new car is going to be coming out next year or the year after. It does sound like a new vehicle is coming, according to what we've heard, but is it going to come next year? That is still sort of remains to be seen. I could be wrong on this, but that's sort of what we know right now. It's very much shrouded in mystery, and we should know more sometime in March for Tesla's official Investor Day. We've also got more confirmation that Tesla is indeed working on a refresh Model 3, codenamed Project Highland. We got some permits that Teslarati was able to confirm. Tesla is sort of shifting things around in their production process and is gearing up to start producing this new refresh Model 3. And just as a refresher, what exactly is going to change with this car? Some spy shots suggest not a whole lot is going to change on the outside, which maybe means most of the changes will be inside and sort of under the hood. There have been some speculations that Tesla is going to do some tweaking to the infotainment system, maybe changing the screen, maybe giving us a second screen, and probably removing stalks on the steering wheel, going to touch-sensitive controls similar to what we have in the Semi and in the Model S and Model X, though there would not be a yoke in the Model 3. It'd be a regular round steering wheel, but with no stalks on either side. We also are hearing some rumors about new colors possibly coming to the Model 3 sometime later this year, maybe an Abyss Blue. We've seen some spy shots of that. Maybe the Quicksilver and Midnight Cherry as well. Hopefully those make their way to the US. Also, we should get an automatic trunk and an automatic frunk, opening and closing frunk here with this new Model 3. And we should get hardware for maybe an HD radar system, and hopefully, fingers crossed, the return of ultrasonic sensors on the new refreshed Model 3 that should be going into production sometime, according to reports, in the summer, with maybe a release sometime in the summer or fall, so later on this year. Also, I do want to mention that we got some new info on Hardware 4. Basically, we've seen more and more leaks to suggest that Tesla is basically, looks like they're making good progress on this new system with some upgraded cameras. We'd have some heating elements to keep the cameras defrosted and keep visibility as good as possible. Tesla would be using less cameras in the system because the cameras are more high quality, though according to Elon, Hardware 4 retrofits would not be possible with Hardware 3. So if you do want to take advantage of any new features or anything with this new system, you'd have to buy a new Tesla because a retrofit of Hardware 3 to Hardware 4, simply according to Elon as of right now, is just not possible. All right, guys, so I want to know, what are your thoughts on the wild Tesla news of the week? What do you think this next-gen vehicle platform is going to be? Do you think we're talking Robotaxi? Are we talking a Model 2? Are we talking a van, something else? Let me know your thoughts down below, and just give me your comments on the news as a whole. I would love to know and discuss down below. As always, I really appreciate you guys watching these videos. Thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. I really appreciate it. And I read all the comments down below, so feel free to comment. I'll say hi down below. Thank you guys so much. I'm Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see you all in the next one.